Recently, the game Legend of Constellation has been noticed to be very popular in many countries worldwide. Therefore, we had the MD of Legend of Constellation here today to tell us a bit about this game, which is now in vogue. So, Mr. Everly, as a blockchain game, what is the most obvious difference between Legends of Constellation and the traditional online?
Yeah, you know what? It's all a community, actually, whether the blockchain game or traditional game. I don't know whether you have ever thought of a concept. I'll explain it. There is one thing that has been considered by the game operators in the traditional game, and that very one is how to satisfy the community members for entertainment. Yet, all the economic benefits reaped from the ever-developed community goes to the operator of the game. Think about it. Aren't you one of the builders of the game's community for the time and energy you spent on it? Just the same status like the operator. Shouldn't be there not only the entertainment but something else belongs to you, like the game's community's values asset. And the concept is the application of blockchain technology to games, which gives birth to play to earn, which tells the notable difference compare our LOC with the traditional games, to make each participant the beneficiary of our sincere pursuit. As a game of NFT, it has been firmly believed that the gamers are the ones who have contributed the most of the LOC. Except enjoying for the fan of the game, the value asset also should be shared by every gamer. For the community of the game will have undoubtedly a great development only by this very means. In short, we want everyone to be able to play the game and make money at the same time. Make the effort equal to the financial reward.
Thanks, Mr. Ebele. Besides, you know what, Mr. Ebele, a trend of the NFT games popularity has been observed in the past year. Could you explain us what is NFT?
Sure. The full name of NFT is non-fungible token. It records particularly unique content in the blockchain to show its irreplaceability. For instance, there are 21 billion bitcoins and they are all the same actually. So Bitcoin is fungible token. However, every piece of art can be an NFT because each artist's paintings are unique, just as the hero of the LOC. In LOC, there is a property difference between the hero, which can be divided into two different NFT, and the manufacturing work of NFT function will be accomplished step by step just recently.
Thank you for the digestible explanation. When, Mr. Emily, the gamer's most concern must be how the LOCC realize it is valuable, I think.
I'd like to know whether you've heard of other kind of NFT game, like Axie Infinity, before answering this question.
Yes, of course, I heard about it, but actually I don't have idea how to play it.
It has to be admitted that Axie is a great game. Meanwhile, we, LOC, have a clear advantage by comparing with it. It's just like there is a decentralized blockchain wallet is needed for you to download initially if you like to play Axie. And then you should exchange the ETH or AHS, which are acquired to begin playing the game by buying free heroes. That's really intricate for majority of ordinary gamers that don't have a basic understanding of digital currency. Excessively high barriers to entry for the gamers lead to the bad management for many blockchain games. We vastly cut the barriers to entry to make participating in the game smooth in LOC. The gamer's quantity is the community's value. Thus, we think that it won't end well if no participation involved, no matter how good the game itself is made. At the very beginning, we guarantee the fundamental game experience, as well the quality of the game, and gradually put the token into the blockchain. It has already been proven that we've done absolutely right, because LOC is quite easy to be accepted by the gamers comparing with other games. In LOC, the token's value has been realized by the expression of the gamers, consumption in the shop, and battling in the area.
Thank you, Mr. Eboli. Do you think LOC future achievements will surpass XC?
First, we can see that X introduced AX token and its initial selling price is $0.1 by the time of the year 2021, which is 1,600 times of the initial one. How impressive, isn't it? Even now, you count the coin at $7, that's also a 70 times increase that made thousands of initial players multi-millionaire. Incredible, huh? But I've got to tell you that the XXS token has already been put into the blockchain and they have a few new players now. On the contrary, LOC's token, LOCC, haven't been put into the blockchain yet, and more than 10,000 new players join the game each day, which means as the quality of players increases, the asset and the negotiability will still go on boosting, which makes the price of LOCC a rise of a price without saying from $0.2 to $0.28. So, based on the current situation, it can be reviewed that LOC will undoubtedly surpass all the other NFT games and become the biggest NFT game in the next few years. And at the same time, there will be unlimited room for appreciation for LOCC. How to do that? We have solved problem no NFT game elsewhere.
So, thankful for Mr. Eberle's impressive sharing. In addition, it has been noticed that the reward rules of LOC is very appealing. However, some players think that invite friends or there to play this game form is so-called phenomenon. Pyramidal pattern, what do you think then?
That's a good point. Before answering my question, how come there are some companies worth tens of millions of dollars, like Arena of Valor and Apple, while some worth nothing?
Sorry, Mr. Eboli, I don't have idea about that.
Alright, let me tell you something. That's because Arena of Valor owns 0.65 billion players worldwide, and there is more than 1 billion users of Apple. So, you can tell the numbers of users is a necessity for every single company to develop. What's more, it takes the company a pretty penny to advertise the traditional games production. Unlike them, LOC takes the cost that would have been spent on publicity if were in traditional ones as rewards for players. Apparently, the rewarded players are more willing to share LOC to others, and if it works well, of course, it's much more worthy than the advertising. This is one of our rewards rules. Besides, Binance, the trading platform, there is something about it. You will be rewarded as you invite enough friends to do the trading on Binance.
Thanks for your patient explanation. I'm wondering whether you'd like to share us the future development plan of LOC.
No problem. The whole development of LOC will be guided by a project roadmap, and the most important task at present is to finish the design of the smart contract of LOC in this quarter. And it is with great pleasure that I inform you, players, the smart contract will be given out of the network of the blockchain from June to July. Sooner, it is practicable for you guys to check every single transaction on the blockchain. Conveniently, that will make it a great movement to celebrate. Surely, there are so many affairs to be done, and we will forge ahead by the guide of project roadmap without hesitation. Meanwhile, it makes every player who possesses NFT Hero shareholder of LOC. The whole LOC belongs to every player.
Thanks for your sharing. After this conversation, I do believe that LOC will become the biggest and also the best NFT game in the world.
Yes, it will. I sincerely hope that every player will accompany the growth of LOC and make more money for yourself while having fun. I will appreciate it.